Welcome back to TV5 News at 9. May is National Mobility Awareness Month, and Amigo Mobility Center is offering a wide range of equipment to help those in need. Joining us this morning to tell us more, we have Luke Lipinski and Monica Goschke. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. So May is Mobility Awareness Month, like we mentioned. Monica, tell us a little bit about just the history of Amigo and how it's fueling the mission of improving lives through mobility.
Yeah, so our parent company is Amigo Mobility International. In 1968, Al Teamy had a family member begin to lose mobility due to multiple sclerosis. There was very limited options in the 60s for mobility devices, so he knew that there must be a better way. That's when he built the first motorized cart, the Amigo, which is this blue one right here. Less than 20 years later, the Mobility Center opened, and that's where we come into play. We help the community. We are actually located in the Amigo factory in Bridgeport as a local durable medical equipment provider. We specialize in providing mobility equipment such as manual wheelchairs, power wheelchairs, and then the mobility carts. And we travel the whole state of Michigan.
And we've got a couple different, like you said, carts and chairs, scooters out here to show. It shows you've come a long way since you first started. And Monica, why is it just so important to shed a light right now on those impacted by mobility challenges?
Yeah, so there's a lot of options out there. A lot of people don't know what options they have or what would work best for them. There's different options where you could do the cane, walker, and manual wheelchair once you get into the mobility carts or the scooters, and then you get into the power wheelchairs, manual wheelchairs, and then the rehab chairs. It all depends on their needs and then what fits inside their home and what's going to work best for them.
And Luke, tell me more about how you guys are working to address those needs all year round, not just during the month of May. And what kind of options do people have when it comes to some of these devices?
Yeah, so that kind of goes into our goal of improving lives through mobility. So we're going to go in their home and address what their needs are, whether that be a manual wheelchair, they're an active user, they still have the endurance to propel longer distances, or a mobility cart where they need that assistance for longer distances or they can't stand for a long period of time. So the Amigo cart here has the powered seat lift, so that can assist with transfers. So Monica's turning the seat there, and then it goes up and down. So if someone is not able to stand for a long period of time, they can raise that up, access countertop levels to do dishes or to do laundry, and then go back down. That's also nice if you're a little bit taller individual too. You have the range to move.
It's got a basket. If you're doing chores, you need to carry something.
Yep.
That helps out too.
It comes in handy.
Yes.
Luke, what is that process like when you are helping people get fitted for a device like this? Can you explain from kind of start to finish what that looks like?
Yeah, so it starts out in their home. So I'll meet them in their home, give my recommendations. I'll take measurements of their doorways. That kind of determines what equipment's I'm going to recommend for them, whether that be a mobility scooter, a manual wheelchair, or a rehab power wheelchair. So there's different functions for every need.
And the power wheelchair looks a little more advanced, I'm guessing. Can you kind of show us the controls on this and how it works?
Yeah, so this has particular functions where someone's not able to relieve pressure on their own. For example, if someone's sitting in a car for a long period of time, their bottom gets very sore, you need to be able to readjust. Someone that's not able to do that can be able to push a button on the chair and it will help assist with that. So right now what I'm doing is I'm transferring the weight from your bottom to your back. So this helps with pressure relief and avoiding any skin breakdown, as well as the leg rests are coming up here. So that helps with any swelling in your feet, and overall is just very comfortable.
Very user-friendly, easy to get used to.
Absolutely, yes. User-friendly, and I do all the training as well, so I'll work with a therapist to train and with transferring and all the controls here. So it looks like a lot, but it's really user-friendly once you get used to it.
Perfect. And Luke, you are ATP certified. Can you just explain for our audience who doesn't know, what does it mean to be ATP licensed and why is this so important for what you guys do? Yeah,
so it allows me to help people best suit their seating and positioning needs. So the fancy term is assisted technology professional. It just allows me to work with therapists and doctors to get proper seating and positioning for those with neurological conditions.
And you guys pride yourselves a lot on time and being efficient. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, so we want to keep the process as smooth and streamlined as possible. We know what it's like if someone's in a piece of equipment that doesn't fit them, we want to get them the most appropriate in a timely manner, so that can avoid any skin breakdown or any muscle deterioration, that kind of thing.
Definitely. And for those of you who are wanting more information, they are hosting an open house this week. Luke, tell me more about that.
Yeah, so we have our open house every year. We are all about treating customers and coworkers like family. So we want everyone to come over and get your equipment serviced and kind of meet and greet with our staff and other Amigo longtime customers.
Perfect. Luke or Monica, anything else you guys want people to know about Amigos?
I mean, we're here for you. We're in the community. We're traveling the whole state, like I said earlier. If you have any mobility needs or questions, feel free to reach out to our team. We'll be able to help you out.
Perfect. Luke, did you have anything else?
Yes, I do want to point out, we do have a full service team as well. So we'll come to your home, we'll travel to you, and we'll be able to submit those, most of the time, insurance for repairs and labor for that. So that helps.
Perfect. Well, thank you both for being here this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
And as always, you can find more information on our website. Just go to the hot link section of WNEM.com.